Jeopardy! In-person audition secrets revealed. Jeopardy! Season 39 premiered on September 12, 2022, with a live audience after 2 years. The game show had stopped taking live audiences due to the rising COVID-19 cases. Now that things are falling in line, the show recently held its first in-person auditions after a duration of 3 years. However, it might also be the last one for the current season. Jeopardy! In-person auditions were held on Sunday. As per reports, the next mega champ for Jeopardy has already secured the slot. However, there was a major glitch during the application process that almost jeopardized things for the participants. Last weekend, Jeopardy! Held auditions at the Sporkle Con located in Washington, D.C. The Washington Hilton Hotel was jam-packed with participants for 3 days. However, the auditions were held only on Sunday with a few dozen selected contenders. Jeopardy! YouTube. Source: YouTube. This was the first in-person tryout since Mayim Bialik and Ken Jennings took over as the permanent Jeopardy! Hosts, replacing the late Alex Trebek. The auditions were held behind closed doors, with several rounds of simulated games alongside the show's casting staff. The participants had to go through 3 rooms named the Jennings Room, the Bialik Room, and the biggest of them all, the Trebek Room. Jeopardy! Participants have to score in the online test to qualify. However, one cannot simply walk in for the audition process. There are several stages through which the candidate is selected to finally become a part of Jeopardy! The applicants first had to score the online anytime test. This is then followed by a group Zoom test. The third and final round is the walk-in audition. As per The Sun, during the online test, there was a major glitch for 24 hours. Participants couldn't submit their applications as the profile picture couldn't be uploaded. However, the makers fixed the error in a day and communicated the same to participants. Ken Jennings YouTube. Source: YouTube. Waiting in the audition line was one aspiring male candidate that said it was nervous energy, but it was good. You could tell the people in the room were really bright. After everyone finished their rounds and interviews, the cast and other hopefuls clapped, revealed another potential Jeopardy! Player. They liked us enough to say, hey, come to the first in-person audition in 3 years because of COVID. But once you get on stage, it's cutthroat. I've been trying to do this for 10 years, and this is the first time they've said, yeah, maybe. They continued. Jeopardy! Introduces Second Chance Tournament for the first time. This year, Jeopardy! Has brought in a lot of changes to its format. In a recent interview, the show's executive producer, Michael Davis, mentioned that he wishes to take things to the next level with the Tournament of Champions. Michael Davis, YouTube Jeopardy! Source: YouTube. He also explained that the makers wish to create a live version with this next level Master League. Moreover, this is also the first time Jeopardy! Has introduced the Second Chance Tournament and their very own podcast, Inside Jeopardy! What do you think of these behind-the-scenes details of Jeopardy! Auditions? Share your thoughts in the comments. Think fast, think smart, and think fun facts. That's the vibe at a #Jeopardy! In-person audition, where trivia dreams and nervous excitement collide in a whirlwind of buzzer-less showdowns and Trebek-worthy tension. But what really goes on behind those closed doors? Here's a peek behind the curtain. 1. The energy is electric. Forget sterile test-taking rooms. Auditions are lively, with contestants encouraged to show personality. Enthusiasm is key. Shy geniuses? Great. But charming brainiacs who light up a room? Even better. 2. You'll play a mock game. No buzzer required. Hopefuls are split into groups and given fake buzzers, sometimes just clickers or pencils. You're not scored on how fast you buzz, but how confidently and clearly you answer. This is your moment to shine. Smile, think fast, and don't mumble. 3. Trivia is just half the game. After the mock round, there's an informal interview. Producers want to know, would America root for you? Quirky hobbies, wild jobs, or funny stories help you stand out. This isn't just about brains. It's about being unforgettable. 4. The call might take months. Even if you crush it, you're not guaranteed airtime. You're entered into a contestant pool for up to 18 months. The call to play could come next week or next year. 5. It's secretive, and you can't brag yet. Audition details are hush-hush. Candidates sign NDAs, and those who make it must keep the good news quiet until official confirmation.